I have had 3 abortions. The first one, I don't really remember a lot. I made a point to not remember as much as I could. I knew that I was going to be paying the extra to be put to sleep. I did not want to remember the color of the walls. I did not want to remember anyone's face. I just remember when I walked out of there, I felt immediate guilt and shame and anger. 2 years later, I found myself in the same place where I thought if I never remembered anything about the first one that I would never be in this place again, and here I was. I had a hard time just going through into the place. I thought I would never be here again. I believed that if there was something, that God would somehow punish me if I decided to have that baby, whether taking the baby from me or just somehow that God would punish me if I decided to have that baby. And I believed with all of my heart that something bad would happen. So I chose once again to have an abortion, but I told myself that here I am. If I'm here in this place again, then I deserve to feel every bit of it. So I did not pay the extra money that they tell you have to pay to be put to sleep. And I remember the doctor came in with the nurse, and there was another woman that came to hold my hand for comfort. And I remember feeling the doctor prick my uterus, and I felt my baby being suctioned out of me. I began to cry and shake my whole body. They were getting very upset with me. They asked, the lady that was holding my hand asked me if it was an emotional pain or a physical pain, and I just yelled both. They hurried me up, got me to a recovery room, and the guy that I was with made him come back there, which I knew was a no-no. They told him, and I heard them say, "You have to calm her down, she's upsetting the others." And I left there, and I think it was a very, very long time before I said one word. That day, I realized what I had really done. And I became very angry, began smoking pot, alcohol became pretty bad. Just whatever I could do to just numb that pain. I hated everybody. I didn't care who I hurt. It did something inside of me where I thought, well, I've been inflicted with so much pain, even though I was the one that did it to myself. I didn't care who I hurt. I just became cold and angry and selfish. I became a person I never thought I would become. 3 years later, I found myself in the same position, and I was so cold at this point that I found myself determined to have another abortion. I was a single mom and struggling, but that wasn't even really what I think drove me. It was just the coldness of my heart drove me to do this again. I thought, I've already ruined God ever shining his face on me. There's no way that he could look at me with any kind of love or approval. I've already blown it, so there's no hope for me. But then God showed up in my life, and a few years later, I did end up surrendering my heart to God. I was amazed at how much God pursued me, even though what I've done. But I still didn't let God deal with that place in my heart. Because I felt like I deserved to feel the guilt and the shame from it for eternity. And okay, God, I've accepted you. I'm surrendered to you. You love me, and I realize that now, but I'm going to hold on to this because I deserve to. I thought I could do it on my own, and I realized really, really quickly that I needed somebody to walk alongside of me. And last year, God led me to SaveOne. I was able to not do this alone. I had a mentor that I was partnered with that I met with every week, and she walked me through the healing process, and God changed my heart completely. He healed me and set me free from a lot of lies and deception and hurt that I had been a prisoner to for 15 years. And I am very grateful for that. That is, I'm a miracle. And through SaveOne, since I've went through the healing process with SaveOne, I'm now a chapter leader at my church and work at the local pregnancy center that is in my town, and I'm able to share my story with different women who have been through the same thing, and they come in there, you know, and they're pregnant but still dealing with the hurt and the pain from their previous choices. And so I'm there to not only help them but help any others that come along. My name is Candace Klutts, and I am a truth teller.